Don't come looking for me. I'll be fine. See you in a few days' time. Take care. I'll be thinking of you all. Love, Moominmamma. Oh! Snufkin.
Moominmamma, I'll help you carry that. It looks much too heavy for you.
No, I'm fine, Snufkin. You see, I have to do all this without my family.
Well, I live in my tent, and I'm not really a member of the Moomin family.
Yes, that's right. I suppose you aren't.
So tell me, where are you going to so suddenly?
I'll show you. I'm going to the southern side of the Lonely Mountain. There, I'm going to look for this secret valley no one knows about. That's where I'm off to.
Let's get going. Are you ready, Moominmamma?
Yes.
Stormy! Have you heard the news? Moominmama's gone away!
Yes! We better get there quick! Little My, where's Moomin?
In the kitchen. Ouch, it's hot!
Moomin!
Oh, why does everything happen so quickly when you're cooking? I only turned my back for 5 minutes.
What's happened?
Moominpappa tried to heat up some food for us all.
I made this pancake. It's all my own work.
Yes, you did, and that's what it looks like, too.
Bet you couldn't make a better one.
I wouldn't even want to. There's no need to worry. There's lots of bread and raisins and maple syrup. That could keep me going for several weeks.
Moomin, what about the soup?
Afraid not.
We've got no soup and no pancakes, but of course we can always have crackers and ketchup.
What if she never comes back? What do we do?
But of course she's coming back in just 4 or 5 days. She said so in her letter, didn't she?
In 4 or 5 days?
We can't have burned food every day for almost a whole week. Moominpappa, we must go out and look for her. And bring her back immediately.
No, we can't do that. Moominmamma's gone away on a trip. Grandma's old book of remedies and recipes said she had to gather some rare ingredients. That could take a long time. Moominmamma knows what she's doing.
Don't worry about it, Moomin. I'll cook for you from tonight if you like.
Will you really?
Are you sure you can cook?
Of course I can. I cook every day for my brother.
That's wonderful. We'll stick together and we'll manage somehow. Oh.
Smells good.
I found some crab apples and mushrooms. And I see you've caught a fish, Snufkin. How would you like it cooked, baked or steamed?
You're the cook. You decide. I bet no one in Moomin Valley is going to have as good a dinner tonight as I am.
So you're walking off just like that, are you?
I feel my sister has seen far too little of me recently. Also, you're facing great hardship and may want to deal with it alone. Goodbye, Sniff.
What shall I do? Best not to intrude. I suppose I'd better leave as well.
Don't cry, Snork Maiden. We know you tried to do your very best.
But it wasn't good enough.
Maybe it should have simmered a bit longer and the color is a bit odd. But it smells all right.
I'm sure it'll be perfectly fine. Let's see.
I can see it's really awful.
Moominpappa.
Oh, it's fine. Just a bit salty. We'll add some water and it'll be delicious. Last twice as long, too. We'll have it tomorrow again.
You're just saying that to make me feel better.
Oh, Moominmamma, please come back soon.
Aren't those stars beautiful? I can hardly remember the last time I was out hiking. I feel just like a Girl Scout again. Oh, this is very pleasant indeed.
I thought you'd be missing Moomin House and all your family.
Oh, no. One needs to sleep under an open, clear sky filled with stars now and again. I'll miss Moomin House tomorrow.
Go on, take anything you want. Oh! Gosh, that's really clever, little dragon.
Moomin, lunch is ready.
Coming! Now you stay here. Don't worry, I'll be back in no time at all. Remember, you're my own little dragon.
Where's Sniff? I thought he was here as well.
He's collecting worms for fishing.
He'll be here soon.
We'll start without him then.
You know, Mama, certain people keep secrets in glass jars.
Secrets?
Ow! Yes, a little secret that hisses.
Moominmamma, I found this near the big puddle.
Thank you, Sniff. Moomin, I told you I wanted it back. It's my very best one.
Sorry, Mama. I was so excited I must have left it when I was...
And I'm sure you know who I mean by certain people.
Did you catch anything with the sieve, Moomin?
Yes, he did. Something that's now hidden in his room.
Big mouth.
If it's a secret, little Mai, perhaps he doesn't want to tell anyone.
Yeah, probably because his new pet bites.
Well, it hasn't bitten you yet, has it?
Huh, if it did, I'd bite it back.
Is it true? Does your secret really bite people?
Well, it couldn't bite very hard if it was small enough to go in a jar, could it, Papa?
I suppose certain people might keep other small things in jars. Beetles and spiders, mosquitoes, scorpions, or poisonous centipedes. Horrible things that multiply and multiply every week and grow until the jars are too small. See? Like that. And there'll be so many of them, thousands and thousands, and they'll take over Moomin Valley and eat us all!
Oh, well, I haven't got a centipede.
I wonder if centipedes come from outer space.
But this is the Earth, dear.
The rain could have brought them down from space, Mama, couldn't it?
Well, you could be right. It was raining very hard yesterday.
And it wasn't like ordinary rain.
I saw a puddle as big as a lake.
What's the matter, Moomin?
It isn't a centipede.
Ha! We're on the right track, though.
Well, I'm glad it's not a poisonous centipede. I shouldn't have liked that.
Oh, you're asleep. Moomin's little dragon. Is it okay if I go see Snufkin, Mama?
Have you finished already?
Yes, I have. Tell them they mustn't go into my room, or they'll have to take the consequences.
All right, Moomin. I'll make sure no one goes in there, I promise.
Oh, but he's gonna tell Snufkin the secret.
I should think he is.
Best friends always come first, little Mai.
Happy birthday, Moominmamma! Many happy returns!
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Oh, wait. Before you cut the birthday cake, Mama, there's something else we got for you.
How sweet of you.
It's a special present from everybody here in this room.
Oh, I'd like to thank you all very much.
Shall we show you now?
Yes, please.
It isn't here, you see.
Ah,
We'll take you to it, Moominmamma.
it's outside. Well, what can it be? Huh?
It's a bit of a walk.
Fine.
This way, Mama.
Come on, you guys!
Yeah, come on.
I hope she likes it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'm getting so excited. Is this all for me?
Yes, it is.
It's so beautiful. Blue forget-me-nots, poppies, asters, gerbera. Oh, these must be orange stone drops. Oh, how lovely.
She looks absolutely delighted, doesn't she?
Yes, and black flowers as well.
These are black roses. They're very difficult to cultivate.
I can imagine.
Mama, let's take another walk.
Where?
To the cliff top.
But whatever's up there?
Just follow me.
I don't see anything unusual.
Walk a little further. Have a look. Well, do you like it?
I love it.
Oh, no, you don't! Don't you dare push her into that big, horrible sea!
Let me explain, Ninny.
There's nothing to explain. You're a big bully. She'd have got all wet. What a nasty trick. You could never...
Ninny.
There's her face! Hooray!
At last we can see you.
What on earth happened? Were you up to something?
Oh, nothing much. Do you know that child has got the sharpest teeth, with or without a head?
Oh, Moomin, at last I'm visible again.
Promise you won't disappear again?
Never, oh, never.
Brave girl, and with a good strong set of healthy teeth, too.
Oh, I'm so happy, Ninny.
Nini, dear,
Moominmama.
I'm very glad too.
Achoo! Stop laughing, you horrible child, you sawtoothed monster. What's so funny, huh?
Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin land. You can fly just like a bird and sing the best song ever heard. There with the Moomins. 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 Ba 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 ba
One summer day, Moominpappa caught a nasty cold.
Papa, I brought up some hot milk for you. How do you feel now?
Oh, not well at all.
At least your temperature's gone down to normal. Now, that's good. Now sit up and drink this milk with onion before it gets cold.
I'll do my best. Mama, during this time that I've been ill in bed, I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Oh. And what is it you've been thinking about?
Well, what if I was not here anymore? Then you and Moomin would know nothing about the wild adventures of my youth, all those things that happened to me long ago.
But I thought that the memoirs you were writing now were all about that.
No, they only start from when I met you. What happened to me before? Well, I'm the only one left who knows that.
Well, why didn't you start at the very beginning? I thought one always did that with memoirs. But it was very sweet and thoughtful of you to start with me, dear.
I had my reasons. My youth was pretty wild and stormy, you know.
Come on out, Sniff. I've got big news for you.
Little My!
Moominpapa's in bed with a bad cold. He said if you came to him at once, he'd give you a present. Hurry!
I'll come at once.
Hi, Snufkin!
Hi, little My. How's Moominpappa today?
He's just fine, thanks.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, but he seems very angry with you, Snufkin, because you didn't come to see him.
How strange.
Maybe you should go right now.
I've just seen Little My. She said you wanted to give me a present.
And she told me that you were very angry with me.
But I just said you should ask them over, little My.
I did, and I also made sure they'd all come.
Now, you all know Moominpappa. When he's ill, he's very, very ill. Anyway, he thinks it's time he told you about his stormy youth.
I've always wanted to know about Papa's stormy youth.
Moomin, when I was your age, I used to look exactly like you.
Oh.
And oddly enough, I used to have two friends who looked very much like Snufkin and Sniff. Well, almost like them.
Didn't you meet anyone who looked just like me when you were young?
Well, yes, I did. She was very beautiful, but without your fringe.
Oh!
And now I'd like to tell you the story of my life before I met Moominmamma. Long ago, one stormy and dismal August, by the steps outside a lonely orphanage, someone had left an old paper shopping bag.
Whatever is that? Someone's left their garbage outside our door.
The paper bag was found by the principal, a lady who looked quite a bit like Philly Junk, actually.
Oh, an abandoned child! Oh, dear!
I was that child.
You were abandoned?
Ah, well, it looks docile enough. Quite sweet, in fact.
Phew!
Don't want to be number 13. That's unlucky.
You have little choice, young man. There are 12 orphans before you. But to be honest, I don't like number 13 myself. naughty child. You've wet the bed again.
But I was dreaming I was in the bathroom.
You are twice as much trouble as any of the other orphans.
It's so unfair. I have lots of dreams every night, but this is the only one that turns out to be true when I wake up.
Life is unfair, number 13. Very well. When you greet me, hold up your tails at an angle of 45 degrees. Understood? Right, now. Number 13, this is an angle of 90 degrees.
Why shouldn't it be an angle of 90 degrees?
If I say 45 degrees, I mean 45 degrees. It's high time you learn to behave like all the other children in this orphanage.
For some reason, the principal of the orphanage positively hated being asked any questions. After some years had passed, I sneaked off one day in late winter and ventured down to the seashore, which was strictly forbidden.
Goodness, that's me! I have very nice ears, and they're standing straight up. I'm also very nicely rounded. No nasty edges or knobs. Nice all over, even though I say it myself. I suppose my legs are a bit short for perfection, but not to worry. If I walk and skate and run around a lot, I guess they'll grow longer.
And so I was hurled into my first dangerous adventure and managed to escape unharmed.
I'm safe. I made it.
And at that very moment, I made up my mind.
I'm tired of leading this safe, monotonous life. From this day forward, I shall carve my own fortune. Dear Principal, great tasks await me and life is short, so I'm leaving. I hope you don't mind, but I've taken a jar of pumpkin jam to eat on the way. Do not grieve my departure. Moomin. Maybe I should have waited and left in the morning. There's nothing to be afraid of if I close my eyes. It's morning. Ha ha ha! wonder who made this water wheel. It's pretty well made.
That's not a water wheel, young man.
Eh?
Hello.
Hello?
It's a very important experiment.
Experiment?
Yes, young man. I'm trying to find out how to make a propeller for my ship.
A propeller for your ship? You really the owner of a ship?
It's nearly ready, and in fact, it's being painted this very minute. And then we'll have the launching ceremony and sail away.
Oh, how wonderful! What does it look like?
I'll show you. Would you like to see it?
You bet I would. There's nothing in the world I'd like better.
This way. My name is Samuel Frederickson. And yours?
I'm Moomin.
That's what I was called, you see, before you came along.
There she is.
Wow, what a big ship! How wonderful to have built a real ship!
It is, rather, and you must stay for the launching since you like it so much.
Oh, yes, I love that, and since I like it so much, I'll stay on board just as long as you want.
That would be great, Moomin. Well, now, where could that fuddler have got to? I asked him to paint the ship while I was away, but I think he's gone and disappeared into thin air. Hey, fuddler!
I'm here! I'm right here, Frederickson! I was looking everywhere for the red paint.
So that's where you've been hiding. My friend Moomin is coming for the launching, so if you don't mind, can you please hurry up with the painting? Moomin, this is Fuddler.
Hi, glad to meet you, Fuddler.
Hello, little Moomin. Don't worry, I'll paint as fast as I can. Just watch.
I guess the fuddler didn't look so much like you, Sniff, but he was like you, and he sounded like you, too.
This is the bridge, Moomin, where you steer the ship.
There's somebody in there.
Ah, that's my friend Jockster. Hey, Jockster, didn't you see the no admittance sign? Means you shouldn't go in.
I don't understand signs.
Now, funnily enough, he was just like you, Snufkin, and believe it or not, he even looked like you.
So, what's the name of the ship, Mr. Frederickson?
She's called the Ocean Orchestra.
Does that mean she plays music as she sails?
Of course not, Jockster. It's meant to be sort of romantic or poetic. I thought of names like Grace or Gladys, but I like this more.
How will you get the ship onto the river ready for the launching when it's finished?
Goodness, we never thought of that. It could be difficult and worse.
No doubt I will be able to think of something, guys. Leave it all to me.
So why don't you tell us, how do you plan to move her, Mr. Frederickson?
I think I'll ask Edward the Booble for help. I'll go and look for him. He's probably taking his usual nap downriver. Anyway, he's so enormous you can't possibly miss him.
Does that mean he's dangerous?
No, not really, but you want to be very careful he doesn't step on you by mistake because he's so big.
What, are you serious, Mr. Frederickson?
Oh, yes, young man. But don't worry, he always pays for the funeral. Hey, Eduardo! Are you there? It's me, Frederickson! I want to talk to you! He's there. I want to ask you a favor! Listen to me, Eduardo! Would you mind bathing in the river today? Instead of in the sea, just for today? It's nice and warm. The riverbed is so comfortable and cozy, I'm sure you'll enjoy it there. At least he stood up. Now we'll be able to start the launching ceremony. We must hurry back to the ship, Moomin. Come on, everyone, now's our chance! Anchors away! Batten the hatches! Everybody to your stations! Gently now. Watch out for the wave. Start the engines! We made it, guys! A very successful launch.
The booble is looking at us, Mr. Fredrickson. He's in the way. How are we gonna get past him? There's no way round. We're gonna crash.
You're quite right. He is an obstacle.
What's that over there behind the booble?
That's the sea, the real sea. Oceans full of danger and adventures. Anything could happen.
Adventures, at last.
Hey, Eduardo! Would you mind moving out of the way? We gotta get past you! We can't turn back now. Please don't ruin our adventure! All these years I've been preparing for this momentous occasion! Well, there's no turning back now, Moomin. I think this voyage right now must classify as a historic adventure.
Help! Help! Somebody help me! Help!
Who's that? Oh, sounds like Fuddler's in trouble.
That's Fuddler down there. What has he been up to this time?
Hang on! We'll get you out of there. Don't worry about it, Fuddler.
You're really mean! You launched the ship without me. I was still finishing the painting.
So sorry, Fuddler. Now hang on to this!
Ah! Uh-oh.
Look, who's that over there?
It's the Groke.
What's the Groke?
She's the winter monster. It looks to me like she's chasing somebody.
What will she do if she catches them?
Nothing at all. She just gets very lonely. But if she ever touches you, you freeze. It's best for all of us to keep away from her.
Too late for us to do anything now, I'm afraid.
Wait,
Hey, Moomin! Where are you going?
Don't ask silly questions. I'm gonna save that frightened person.
Don't try it or you'll freeze if you get too close.
I can't just stand by and watch someone freezing to death. Besides, it's an adventure.
Go away! Don't you dare come near me! Oh, it's so cold! So very cold! I'm turning to ice! Help!
Hang on! I'm on my way to rescue you! Jump into this can, quickly!
That was my third adventure, and the first of many rescues that filled my days with never-ending excitement.
Sounds great, Papa. Really does. Oh, I want to be an adventurer, too.
Who was she, Moominpappa, the lady you saved? And tell us what happened next.
Eh? Oh, you may well ask, but that, my friends, is another story.
Another story? I'd love to hear it. Can't you tell us who it was?
The principal of the orphanage.
The principal?
Seems she was out looking for me. She was very angry I'd run away.
Oh, it's you, number 13.
Oh, my goodness, the principal. Had I known it was you, I wouldn't have risked my life to save you.
What's done is done, and you did a very brave thing, Moomin.
Be quiet. Nobody asked you.
No.
Who are these people? Where did you find them, number 13?
Madam Principal, they're all my friends.
I will take them under my wing and I'll teach them a thing or two. They must learn how to behave.
Oh, excuse me. I've just remembered I have something to do below.
Me too.
Come back here. Didn't you hear me? You need to be disciplined. That's the first thing I'm going to teach you. Line up here in a row, from the tallest to the shortest, and look smart about it. Come back here. Come back.
Now I see why Moominpappa skipped that bit.
What a pity you didn't recognize her before you set off to rescue her.
I dare say I would have had to rescue her anyway. And then I guess I would have felt silly. You just can't win, can you?
Papa, what a terrible childhood.
Oh, no. Cheer up, Moominmamma. The orphanage wasn't that terrible. It was just dull. Yes, the next part of my youth was really exciting, but you'll have to wait until I'm better before I tell you about that.
Like any good storyteller, Moominpappa knew when to make a break in his tale. So we must wait to find out what happened to the principal.
Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin land. You can fly just like a bird and sing the best song ever heard. They're with the Moomins. 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 Ba 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 ba
In Moomin Valley, the temperature is usually just right, but sometimes it gets a bit too warm.
Wait, Moomin!
Let's dive, shall we?
You thought you could go somewhere without telling me, did you?
Oh, good. I'm glad you found my note in the door.
Why didn't you tell me you were going down to the beach? It's hot. I could have been in the water an hour ago.
I'm so sorry, little Mai, but Moominpappa decided on going very suddenly.
I don't like sudden decisions myself.
I know, but when I tried to get on with my work early this morning, not a single idea came to my head. I had to do something. The only thing that helps is going down to the sea. There's such a lot of it, as you see, and it's so soothing, and I remember all the adventures I had in my youth, sailing in all those ships.
Why don't you tell us the rest of the story you started?
Would you like that, Sniff?
Of course I would. I love trying to figure out which parts are true and which aren't true.
What do you mean? Of course everything I said was true.
You mean everything you told us is true?
Oh. Well, barring some small silly details, maybe.
Can we hear it now, Papa?
Yes, can we?
You don't mind if I listen too, do you?
Since you all want me to.
Hooray!
I don't mind either, even though there's never anyone like me in your memoirs.
Well, this time there will be little Mai.
Really?
Yes, it was the morning after I had so stupidly risked my life to save the principal of my old orphanage.
Wake up! Rise and shine! The day is half gone already. Get up, lazy bones. Wake up, Fuddler, this minute!
Only if you stop that.
And now you can all stop worrying, because I will be taking care of you from now on. I'll also be in charge of this ship, and you will scrub the filthy deck of this ship until lunchtime, understood? You, after lunch, you will wash those clothes, is that clear? Virtue is only next to cleanliness. When your clothes are done, you may rest and study the multiplication table, and then I will test your general knowledge.
I don't like this, and you've got no right to do it.
Look here, madam.
What was that? Are you addressing me?
This is my deck, and it isn't dirty. It has a protective layer.
Fiddle faddle, young man. Don't talk back to me. It's dirty.
I swear I'll never again help anyone I can't see. She's going to make all our lives a misery.
Someone took over this ship.
Look, Moomin.
And taught you to be clean and
Duh.
punctual and educated, cultured individuals.
Nibblings!
Nibblings! Nibblings, run for it!
Wait, you ragamuffins, I haven't finished yet! How dare you run away like this? Get down from the mast! This time is scheduled for scrubbing the deck, and definitely not for playing. You pay for this, young men! Come down, I said! Ah! Oh! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Who are you? Go away! Help! Number 13! Help! Stop it! What are you trying to do? Set me down and apologize immediately. This is extremely rude behavior. One does not treat ladies in this manner. I am a principal of an orphanage. Take me back to the ship immediately. You'll regret this for the rest of your days. You wait until I get you to dry land. This is not the way to treat the principal of an orphanage. I've told you this before.
Moomin, aren't you going to save the principal?
I believe there comes a time in our lives when each of us must face his own fate.
What you say is true. You're being very wise, although I do feel that maybe someone should save those nibblings.
Fuddler, I'll never be able to understand how you can sleep among all this useless junk.
These are all my valued possessions.
This deck is so hard. I want to sleep on a soft mattress.
Tell me something, Fredrickson. Why do you have a mast and no sail?
Well, I sort of thought ships should have a mast. Next I'm planning an amphibian which flies in the air.
What would you prefer to be? An adventurer or inventor?
Inventor, of course. It's more challenging, more competitive. Anyone can be an adventurer.
I'd love to travel in a flying ship. How long would it take you to invent one?
I'll let you know as soon as my plans are ready.
Oh. What's this? Goodness! Wake up, Fuddler! Something's happening!
What is it now? Oh, Josh, I can't see!
Huh? Fredrickson, there's something strange at the bow.
Oh?
Huh?
Hey, what's happening here?
What's this, Fredrickson?
Looks like a cloud to me.
A cloud?
This is fantastic. Never had such a soft mattress.
Is this the same cloud that came out of the hobgoblin's hat, do you think?
Yes, it must be.
Oh, don't do that, Moomin. Something awful's gonna happen if you carry on jumping all over it like that.
It's fun, Fuddler. Don't be frightened. Try it. Come on. Come and see for yourself.
Be careful!
I tell you, Moomin!
We're rolling! What's going on here?
Look over there!
This looks serious! There's a storm coming! Looks like a pretty bad one, too!
Of course, that's what the nibblings were running from, and from that cloud.
Prepare for the worst, everyone!
Our engine isn't big enough for this.
That engine will seize up any minute now.
this about? We're above the waves.
Moomin! Take a look at that mast.
Frederickson, the clouds turned into a sail.
What did you say? Oh my goodness, I hadn't planned on this.
It's amazing. You already have your amphibian.
I can't believe this. It's incredible.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Oh, look, the cloud's breaking up.
So it is. But never mind. It lasted for as long as we needed it.
Oh, yes. To your stations, everyone. It's a forced landing.
Oi, come look at this.
There it is.
Right, I hope we won't hit it. I'm not able to steer this thing.
We're gonna hit it for sure.
Don't worry, Fuddler. Just hold on. Right, here we go. That was lucky. We seem to have made a safe landing.
Come on, Fuddler, jump. You'll be quite safe, don't worry.
Be sure to catch me, guys.
Yes, I'll catch you, Fuddler. Told you it'd be all right.
But what if someone comes and steals my can while we're away from here?
Who would want to steal that?
Maybe the people who live here, although it isn't likely. Somebody does live on this island by the look of it.
I wonder why they built all these stone walls.
I don't know. I suppose we'll have to ask someone. Come on, let's go.
And would you like to know who we met? Well, someone just like you, little Mai.
Someone just like me?
Yes.
Hello there, anyone at home?
No, no one's home.
Huh? That's very strange. If there's no one there, who's that answering?
Go away, all of you. I'm not allowed to open the door when Mom is away.
That's a silly thing to say. You've already opened it.
Well, who are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm Mummeline's daughter.
It's not surprising she looked so much like you, little Mai. She was your mother.
So tell us, where's your mother gone to, little girl?
She's gone to the king's party, of course.
So what king would that be, then?
Why didn't she take you with her to the king's party?
'Cause I'm a bad girl.
Well, what have you done that's so bad?
Well, I lie all the time.
You mean like just now when you said there wasn't anybody at home?
Among other things, yes, but you look okay. How would you like to come with me to the king's party?
Party? I've never been to a party, but what will your mother say if we all arrive together?
Oh, don't worry. She won't remember telling me to stay at home by the time we get there. She forgets everything as soon as she said it.
Is that another one of your lies?
What do you think, Frederickson?
Let's go with her. I've never met a king before. It could be interesting. You think there's a chance one might say hello to him?
Oh, yes.
What does one say to a king, I wonder? I'm looking forward to this. Say, what does this king look like, huh?
He's just a very old man with lots of wrinkles.
Oh, really? That's not how I imagined a king.
Don't trust a word she says. She's a liar, Moomin.
we enter.
What does it say up there on the board, little girl?
It says the king's party will be held today. Everyone's welcome. It will be a big surprise party to celebrate our 100th anniversary. Don't be scared if something unusual and unexpected happens.
A surprise party?
But it says don't be scared, so there must be scary things.
I don't know. It's great fun, though. Many guests have been lost here forever before today, you know.
Did you hear that?
She's lying. You said yourself not to believe her.
I'm so scared.
Let's run, Fredrickson!
Hold on. Aha, just as I suspected. It's an artificial spider.
What?
The legs are steel and the eyes are glass with flashlights behind.
Ha ha! Surprised, were you?
Huh? Who said that?
Oh.
What's taking you so long? Hurry up! There's a boat here!
But I want to know whose voice that was.
Forget the voice and just paddle carefully, will you?
Paddling carefully won't help you here, I can tell you that much.
Huh? You mean there's more?
Help! A falcon!
Now I bet you got very wet, eh?
It's that voice again. Who are you? Answer me!
How far do we have to walk to get to this party? Whoa!
Oh, another surprise. A mechanical cow.
They can't possibly fool us with that thing. Do they think we're idiots? I'm not afraid of a stupid mechanical cow.
Hey, wait for me, everyone! Now that was something you didn't expect.
Who in the world are you?
Hurry up! Hurry up!
It's just papier-mâché.
Now hurry, hurry, hurry! You're almost there. The scary things are over. And now the fun part starts.
Fredrickson, the voice is coming out of that horn.
That's a loudspeaker.
Very loud.
The king's party is already started!
Looks like a big party, doesn't it?
Yeah, the first of many for you, I guess, Moomin.
Would you like a piece of pie?
Yes, please.
And some juice, maybe.
You betcha.
Now then, little girl, you said your mother was at the party. Where is she?
Over there! The big round one with her hair in a bun like mine. That's my mother.
And that old man sitting on the throne with the crown on is really the king?
Yep, that's him.
Doesn't look like one.
Doesn't look serious enough.
Better stay out of his way.
Come on, you can introduce yourselves. He'd like to meet you. Hi, Mommy!
Oh, so there you are.
I brought my new friends along.
Yes, they certainly do look new, don't they?
How do you do, Your Majesty? We've come to wish you many happy returns of the day. We've come all the way across the stormy sea in our trusty ship. I'm Fredrickson the inventor, and this is...
You are Moomin, an adventurer, and that's the jockster by your side, and that must be the fuddler over there.
Ah, that voice we heard.
I've been watching all of you with my telescope. I saw those surprises you had on your way, and very interesting it was. But now let us discuss more serious matters for a while. We find you acceptable as citizens of our kingdom, and so by royal decree you will stay here on our island, my friends.
We're greatly honored, of course.
Fredrickson, I've ordered that uniquely beautiful ship of yours to be moved here immediately.
What? The Ocean Orchestra?
Yes, and I want you to go on with your brilliant inventions here in our park of surprises, Fredrickson.
That sounds good.
But Fredrickson, we were going off for adventures.
Don't worry, Moomin. We can go off for adventures anytime. I will build my amphibian here in this park.
As for the rest of you, you may settle wherever you like and build homes for yourselves in my happy kingdom.
Build a home?
What do you think about that? Splendid! And now, dear people, let our festivities proceed. Let us all enjoy our day.
I built my house overlooking the sea. The wheelhouse of the Ocean Orchestra was the ground floor, and I lived there very happily by myself.
What happened to me, to the fuddler?
Oh, he went on living in his tin can, of course.
And what happened to the jockster?
He moved around, living here and there.
And what about you? What happened to you after that, Papa?
The king went off, with both ship and captain, so I couldn't really move on. I just stayed in the house overlooking the sea.
Not very adventurous.
What?
Well, you were just living in a house. That's boring.
How can you say that? You've all been listening with your mouths wide open.
It was exciting till now, but if you just stay on the island and live in a house...
Oh, dear me. Well, you see, little ones, it wasn't an ordinary house exactly. In fact, it was a haunted house.
Haunted?
I want to hear it.
I'm not at all sure that I do.
Next time, maybe.
Oh, you can't stop now.
I'm very tired, Moomin. Now I feel I really do deserve a little nap.
And so Moominpappa took a little nap down on the seashore, but not before he had whetted their appetite again by mentioning the haunted house. Nothing wrong with keeping your audience on tenterhooks.
Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come on and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin land. You can fly just like a bird. You sing the best song ever heard. They're with the Moomins. 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 Ba 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 ba
This is very pleasant. How nice to have a cup of coffee every morning at the same time. It makes life worth living.
I'm so glad you like it.
Why is it you find it so pleasurable, Papa? Huh?
It shows that the world is stable, or at least it shows that our world here in Moomin Valley is secure and stable.
Why do you like stability so much, Papa?
I like change. I don't like the same thing every day.
Well, as you all know, Papa does like adventure, but he also likes his coffee at the same time every day.
I would like to lead a life of adventure like Papa did when he was young.
Speaking of that, Papa, you promised to tell us more about your adventures when you were a young man.
I'd like to hear it.
So would I, Papa.
Now let me think, Moomin.
Tell me, Papa, wasn't there anyone that looked like me in your adventures?
Like you, Snork Maiden? There was indeed. Right, Moominmamma?
What?
Does Moominmama know about her?
Oh, come on, Papa. Get on with the story.
Right, but I had so many adventures I can't remember what it was I said to you last time. Now, where was I? Can somebody remind me how far I got?
You said that your house on the rock was haunted.
You might want to, but I don't want to hear about ghosts.
You can cover your ears if you're scared.
Ah, yes, I remember now. We had just settled down on the King's Island, hadn't we? The king was very interested in us for some unknown reason, and he gave a very warm welcome and asked us to stay. He wanted us to form a colony, but I'd no idea what that meant.
Since we don't know, I asked my mother what it means to form a colony.
Hey, what did she say?
She said there should be as many as possible who should all live as closely together as possible.
Oh.
And she said you'll all start quarreling then.
Quarreling? Why do we all have to start quarreling? I don't like quarreling much. What's your opinion on the matter, Fuddler?
I don't like it either. If that's the case, Muddle and I will live together away from everybody else. We hate quarreling and we want to avoid it at all costs.
But that's wrong as well.
Well, what do you think about it, Jockster?
I really think that in a colony, everyone can live as they like, more or less, within reason.
Do you really believe that?
We'll be completely free to come and go as we please, and I have no intention of quarreling with anyone.
Maybe we shouldn't live too close together. Huh?
Oh, hey, wait there, Muddle!
Who's that? I've never seen her before.
That's Muddle. She lives on the south of the island. If you ask me, I think Fuddler's fallen in love with her.
Hey?
Another thing, how's Fredrickson doing?
Fredrickson's extremely busy building his amphibian.
As ordered by the king of the island, Fredrickson had moved to live in the Park of Surprises and was there building all the time. So, unfortunately, we rarely saw him anymore.
He wants a colony with lots of people, but there aren't enough of us for that. Huh? What's that thing over there?
Uh-oh, it wasn't a ghost, was it?
It certainly was.
I'm so scared.
But it's so chilly in here. Tremble, frail mortal, for the revenge of the forgotten dried-out bones.
Have you got a cold?
Yes, I'm afraid I have.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not. What's happening here? Why aren't you scared of me?
I tell you, it's very difficult being scared of someone who sneezes.
You'd sneeze too if you tried to rattle chains in weather like this. Such cold, hard things. When I return later on this week, beware thy fate. I shall put my clammy hands upon your sleeping form.
You're coming back another night? Right. Can you tell me what time?
Well, what about next Friday at midnight? Earlier, if you like. How would that suit you?
That's splendid. I'll invite my friends for a ghost party.
Your friends?
Isn't that a good idea? The more people you have to scare, the better you like it, surely.
Huh? Well, I guess so, but... Very well, then. I shall return next Friday night around midnight to scare you all.
How exciting! What a great surprise it'll be for everyone. See you Friday! Take care now!
Hey, Sniff, you can take your hands away now. The ghost is gone. He's such a scaredy cat.
And did the ghost return on the Friday night?
Yes, he certainly did. And that night I decided to wait for the ghost outdoors.
I've got something exciting to tell you. I haven't invited you here tonight just for dinner.
That explains why this fish you've given us doesn't taste so good tonight.
So, what's your reason for inviting us here, Moomin?
I've asked you so you can have a truly scary experience.
Oh, how exciting! I really love being scared.
You won't be disappointed. At midnight, a real ghost will appear before you.
What?
You heard him, Fuddler. Wow, that's exciting!
Hey, Moomin. Please don't make ridiculous jokes. You know I'm frightened of ghosts. You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm not joking, Fuddler. Goodness, look over there.
Huh?
You weren't joking.
Where is he?
Coming this way, and he's right behind you, Fuddler.
Beware the revenge of the dried-out, broken, forgotten bones.
How wonderfully exciting to meet a real ghost for once. Would you like to join us for some soup?
Oh, no. This is not the way you're supposed to behave. When you see me, you should all shout eek and fall to the ground trembling. You should turn pale and your teeth should start chattering. Well done. At least you know how to behave properly. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, don't come any closer! Leave me alone!
Well, I'm a bit disappointed, too. I thought you'd all be scared out of your wits when you saw him.
I wasn't scared, but I was certainly surprised. Surprised and very interested. How is it that a ghost can hover above the ground like that? If he was willing to share his secret with me, I guess I could use it for my amphibian.
Say, Moomin, perhaps the ghost could move in and live with you. Then we'd have one more member for our special colony.
That's a good idea. If you lived here, you could scare us anytime.
Would you like to?
I might consider it if you kept it nicely heated. You see, I suffer a great deal from these head colds.
No, but Moomin, I won't be able to come here and visit you anymore.
Oh, don't be silly. You must come. You're the only one here who's scared of me. I have nothing to do if you don't come.
I told you not to come any closer.
And that was how the ghost and I started to live together. On Midsummer Night Eve, I was reading a book, and the ghost sat knitting just because he said it calmed his nerves.
Hello there!
Believe it or not, Fredrickson has finally finished his amphibian.
What? He has?
And the king has decided to do the launching himself, and he's also going to marry the Fuddler in the muddle.
What? The Fuddler? I'm coming down. The Fuddler's getting married? But when did he decide to do that?
Well, the king decided, actually. You know how much he likes wedding ceremonies and celebrations and things.
Fuddler and Muddle, welcome to my home. It is time to exchange your buttons. Now I am happy to announce you husband and wife.
Congratulations, Fuddler!
Congratulations!
Thank you, everyone.
I'd no idea you were going to get married.
I understand that feelings such as these hit one suddenly when least expected.
Well, I must admit, they've never hit me.
Listen, Fuddler! I would really like you to do the unveiling of my ship. This will be my wedding present to you.
Thank you very much, Fredrickson.
Dear friends, this is a historical day for my kingdom. You are about to witness the unveiling of our latest invention. This great and wonderful amphibian moves on land and water and also through the air. Now let's hear you. 3 cheers for Fredrickson! Now, Fuddler and Muddle, over to you.
Well, dear Moomin, how do you like my new ocean orchestra?
That's fantastic, Fredrickson.
Thank you. Right then, everybody aboard?
Yes.
Of course. Just watch closely.
I think we're gonna hit the shore.
Stop worrying so much, Fuddler. I must admit it works very well.
Could we go higher, Fredrickson?
It can't seem to go higher.
What?
The engines look as if they're giving out any minute.
I don't believe this. We're traveling under the sea.
Hey, have a look out here.
They're mermaids!
They're gone. What happened to the mermaids?
Why did they all swim away?
Oh dear, I think we're back on the surface again.
But what could it have been?
It's Eduardo!
What's he doing round here?
What are you doing in this part of the world, Eduardo? Did you come to the Fuddler and the Muddle's wedding?
You like weddings?
Thank you, Eduardo!
So, you see, our colony had acquired yet another new member. Unfortunately, that fall, there was an awful lot of rain and some very bad storms and very, very high water. Sooner or later, everyone ended up in my house, which, needless to say, was the best built.
I think it stopped raining at last.
Good. There you are. Your bed is ready for you.
Thanks, that's very kind of you, Moomin.
It's hard to believe now, isn't it, that this house used to be the wheelhouse of your ship?
I do think that this is by far the worst weather we've had since we came to live here.
Hmm? Oh, I'd better go out and check on things right away.
And I walked down to the beach as if I'd known something all along.
But what's that hanging on your arm?
Oh, yes. Thank goodness. How lucky. Oh, the sea must have ruined my makeup.
Beautiful. I just said, I've never seen anyone as beautiful as you before.
Thank you for saving my life. But I don't know your name.
If you want to know, it's Moomin.
At that very moment, I knew it. This was the very girl I'd been waiting for so long. A girl I could start a new colony with.
And who did she look like? Did she look like Snork Maiden?
She certainly did, little Mai. Even without the fringe, she looked exactly like Snork Maiden.
And was she really that beautiful, Moominpappa?
Oh, yes.
And where did she go after that?
She came back with me to the house, of course. And from that day on, we lived there together very happily indeed.
I suspect, Papa, that girl you met on the seashore was none other than...
Snufkin and Sniff, you will stay to dinner, won't you? You know you're always welcome. What is it? Is something wrong?
Of course! Moominmamma!
Do you think so? Was it you, Mama?
Oh, was it really?
Papa, so you've just told them all about us.
Yes, I just told them the story about how we met.
Oh, how embarrassing.
So with that, I think I will end my story. You know the rest.
Oh, but what happened to the fuddler?
And what about the little girl?
After I met Moominmamma, my days as an adventurer were over. I settled down then and we lived together happily. Now it's your turn to venture forth and create exciting lives for yourselves.
Then Moominpappa stopped talking. His story had come to an end. Moomin decided there and then that he would follow in his father's footsteps. One day, he would leave Moomin Valley and travel around the world in his quest for an adventurous and eventful life.
All is peaceful in Moomin Valley. Mama waters the flowers, while Papa relaxes in the shade on the porch.
Look, Mama, Moominpappa is sleeping again. He had a long nap yesterday.
I think it must be the weather.
It's too hot and sunny for me.
I wonder if he's worried about anything.
You don't sleep if you're worried. You do something about it.
But Moominpappa does have something on his mind, although it doesn't keep him awake. He's having a nice dream as well.
Oh, a lighthouse. That's it. That's it, a lighthouse.
What about a lighthouse, Papa?
Well, we're going to visit one.
When?
Right now. Well, as soon as I find one, anyway. That should stop you being bored, Mama.
Oh, I'm not really, dear, but it would be nice.
Yahoo! Oh, I'm really excited. Just think of all that lovely water. Yeah, I'll write an exciting, epic novel of the sea.
I'm sure it will be a great success.
If he puts some action in it and misses out the romantic stuff.
Tell me, does Moominpappa want all of you to go away to this lighthouse?
Oh, yes. It'll be great fun. Just think of all the ships we'll be able to see.
Yes, that will be good.
Papa says he wants to write an exciting story about the sea with ships and storms and stuff. Probably pirates, too.
Oh, he's stuck writing his memoirs again, is he?
Well, I guess that might have something to do with it, but I think he just wants another adventure. He's bored.
Well, it sounds a bit odd to me, Moomin.
No, it's not. We're going to live in a real lighthouse and save ships from the rocks and being wrecked in terrible storms.
Oh, I see. What do you think the lighthouse keeper might say about you moving in?
Oh, he won't mind at all. It'll be company for him, and I'm sure he'd like someone to talk to. Looking after a lighthouse is a very lonely job.
Ah, but if you thought, Moomin, that might be exactly why he chooses to do it.
You mean that he might want to be on his own all the time?
Well, some people like it like that.
Sometimes I like being on my own.
Not for long, though.
It'll be a lot of fun. Snufkin, why don't you come with us?
What, to a lonely lighthouse?
Yes.
Ah, now, which one is it? There, that's the one.
Where? So small you can hardly see it.
How long would it take us to get there, Moominpappa?
Oh, a day or two, I should think, depending on the wind, of
But
course.
it looks so tiny.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I think so. How will we know which one is which?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I've got an old compass somewhere, and we've got the map. Then at night we'll be able to see the light itself. Anyway, an old sailor.
An old sailor?
Well, I'm not really that young.
And you're no sailor.
Is this mutiny?
Don't be stupid.
How long do you think you'll want to stay, Papa?
About a month.
Oh, we'll need to take lots and lots of food then.
Well, bless me, I think that'll be enough, Mama.
Surely there'll be somebody living there already. Don't be stupid. Of course there is.
A lighthouse must have a keeper.
Yes, a man dedicated to the sea, suffering loneliness and hardship, saving countless lives with no regard for his own.
Huh? Is that you, Sniff?
Yes, hi, Mr. Hamulin.
I thought you'd be busy packing for the trip to the lighthouse.
No, well, I'm not going with them this time. I've decided to stay here.
Oh, dear me, really? Snufkin said he was going.
Well, I have something very important to do.
Important?
Sniff is just a big wimp, that's all.
Oh, shut up, little mine.
Don't tell me to shut up. I don't listen to wimps.
No, children, no squabbling.
It wouldn't be fair to the others. I'm not a very good swimmer.
You mean if you fell in and were drowning, we'd have to jump in and save you? Don't fall in then. Anyway, you could hang on to an oar or something.
What if it got swept away?
We'll put a life jacket on you, stupid. Don't worry.
What about the sharks? They might take a fancy to me.
Wait a minute. I know I'm not a zoologist, but I don't think there are any sharks around here. I'm sure I would have heard if there were.
Well, it's a real fine day for sailing.
Where are Mama and the others?
Don't worry, Moomin. There's no hurry.
Are you sure that isn't too heavy for you, Sniff?
No, not at all, Mama.
It's a shame that you're not coming with us, but if you've got something important to do, you must do it. It won't be the same without you, though. We'll miss you, Sniff.
Thank you.
Oh, dear. I left a jar of strawberry jam and a whole batch of pancakes on the kitchen table. Do you think you could manage to eat them?
Leave it to me.
Hi, you'll be lucky if there's any food left in the larder, Mama.
Little my.
Off we go, then. Anchors away. You won't have to row too hard. The wind will pick us up soon.
Goodbye. Have a good time, everyone.
Goodbye, Snufkin. Now, don't forget to shut all the windows if it rains, will you?
No.
Up oars!
Hey! Wait for me! I want to have a good time, too! Please! Hey, wait!
Huh?
Wait for me!
Look, Sniff is still waving.
He's a sweet boy.
Let's keep waving, Moomin, till we're out of sight. Bye, Sniff! Bye! Bye! Bye!
No, I'm not waving goodbye. I want to come too.
Don't eat all the rosemary jam while we're gone!
It's no good shouting, little my. He can't hear you. He's giving us a great send-off, though. Poor Sniff. He should have come with us.
Fancy them going off and leaving me here on my own.
Snufkin, if you wouldn't mind, I think we need some music to send us on our way. What do you say?
Are you sure we're on the right course for the island, Papa?
Yes, the wind's with us and the sails are fine.
I bet if we keep this speed up, we'll be there by tomorrow.
Well, if the wind stays like this, you could be right.
The wind's not dying down at all.
I'm surprised. I never thought we'd keep up this speed. Now, make sure you're alert, you two.
Of course we will be, Papa. If we carry on like this, perhaps we'll see the light from the lighthouse while it's still dark.
Well, we don't want to hit anything at this speed.
Don't worry, we're watching.
Ah, this is the life.
Papa, the wind's dropped.
Well, that's strange. It shouldn't happen that quickly.
Do you want us to start rowing, Moominpappa?
No, Snufkin. I think we'd all better get some sleep.
Stupid wind. I really wanted to see the lighthouse at night.
It's getting foggy, too.
I can't even see the stars anymore.
Right, Snufkin. Wake me in 2 hours and I'll take over.
Okay, Moominpappa. What's the matter, little Mai?
I thought I heard something.
Oh?
It's coming from over there somewhere.
Can you see anything?
No, but I can hear it.
So can I, and it's getting closer.
No.
Moominpappa, get up, Moominpappa!
Oh, stop it, little Mai. What's the matter with you?
You too, Moomin, quickly, before it's too late.
What's the matter, little Mai?
I can hear a ship. I can't see it, but it's very close and getting closer.
A ship? Where?
Over there, and she's bearing down on us. Quickly, we don't have much time.
Yes, by the booble, you're right. We must let them know we're here. A signal, right? All hands on deck.
Maybe if we all shout as loud as we can.
Look!
Oh. Oh.
Too late for shouting.
It's huge. Look out, it's gonna hit us.
I think Moomin's right. What can we do?
It's too late for anything. Just brace ourselves and be ready to swim for it.
Quick, get down, little Mai.
I don't believe it!
Little Mai.
Huh?
That's odd. The ship didn't hit us.
Oh, yes, she did.
What?
It went straight into our rudder, but nothing happened. It went right through us.
Right through us? That's impossible. She couldn't have.
I wonder if there was anyone on board that ship. I can't see any lights.
I know, Snufkin. I think it's a ghost ship.
A ghost ship?
Well, there's no wash and no damage to us. It's the only explanation. I think she's right.
A ghost ship. We've actually seen one.
Oh, dear, I need to sit down. All this excitement's too much.
Papa, don't they say that if you see a ghost ship, something terrible is gonna happen to you?
What happened in the first place to make it become a ghost ship? That's what I want to know.
Well, that's just some old sailor's tale, Moomin. If it had been a real ship, we'd probably be sinking now. Don't you think so, Snufkin?
Yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
Come on, cheer up, you guys. At least it was fun.
What's the matter? Has something happened? What are you laughing at? What's so funny? Are you going to tell us?
Why didn't you wake me up, Moomin?
Well, I think you're being very rude. Oh, what a beautiful sky. Just look at it.
Oh, the fog is lifting. I must have dozed off. Ah, another beautiful day, not a ghost ship in sight. The lighthouse. Hey, wake up, everybody. The lighthouse. I can see the lighthouse. We're there.
Oh, the sun's shining. We must have slept for hours.
Oh, there it is.
This is ridiculous. We've been next to it all night. We could have gone and slept there.
I can't wait to go ashore.
All right, everyone. Jump to it. Man the oar.
There's something strange going on here.
What is it, Snufkin?
I'm not sure. Moominpappa, our boat didn't move at all last night, did it?
No, it doesn't seem to have moved at all.
So why couldn't we see the light from the lighthouse, even when the fog cleared? I can't work it out.
Yes, you're right, Snufkin. It seems very odd. We should have seen it.
Well, perhaps the lighthouse keeper forgot to put it on, Moominpappa.
I don't think so, little Ma. You can't forget a thing like that.
I suppose it could be broken.
There could be lots of reasons for it. Why don't we hurry up and get ashore, and then we can ask the keeper?
Look! There's someone in a boat!
Hmm?
It looks like he's fishing.
He know about the lighthouse. He probably lives on the island. Let's get closer. Easy now. Ahoy there! Good morning! Any luck?
Not yet, but it's still early.
Yes, quite. I'll ask him straight out. Do you know if the lighthouse was working last night?
How should I know?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
He said, no, it wasn't.
What did I tell you? He forgot to light it.
Oh, it wasn't only last night. You'll never see a light in that lighthouse, not even on stormy nights.
Never? So what does the keeper do then?
Nothing. There isn't a lighthouse keeper.
Why?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know. All I can say is I haven't seen one.
Do you live on the island?
Hey, mister. You're asking too many questions. Who are you?
Huh? I'm Moominpappa from Moomin Valley, and this is my family. We've come a long way in order to do some important work here.
There's no work on this island. None. You better go back home.
But, you see, I've come here to research an epic novel about the sea.
Just turn around and go back. You're too far from home.
Please, wait!
Shh, dear, don't shout. We mustn't scare the fish away. Let's go ashore and have some breakfast. I expect we're all hungry.
Funny pair. The old one's lost his marbles.
Look, Moominpappa, there's a path here leading to the lighthouse.
We'll leave this stuff here and we'll go and explore it first. Right, to the lighthouse, everyone! Up! Oh!
Come on, let's go!
What's wrong? Why do you always get so upset when somebody mentions the lighthouse?
It's none of your concern business, boy. It doesn't concern you at all.
You were like that when I asked you about it before. Maybe if you were to tell me, I might be able to understand. I could try anyway.
Either talk about something else or keep quiet. You understand that?
It's so very rocky, I don't think it would work.
What?
A garden.
Hello there! Is there anybody at home?
There's nobody here. That boy was right. It's been empty for ages, I think.
Oh, the door was left unlocked. I know we do it, but most people don't.
Something terrible's happened.
Something terrible? Please, little Ma, you know I hate things like that.
Don't worry, Snork Maiden. Little Ma is just trying to scare you.
I don't like hearing about anything horrible.
Plug your ears then, Snork Maiden, because I haven't finished yet, and the next bit's really horrible.
Oh, well, hurry up and finish then.
Well, the lighthouse keeper is still up there. He got scurvy and hasn't been able to move for months. And nobody's heard his cries for help, and with no food, he's almost a skeleton, if he isn't dead already. He'll be at the top of the stairs, crawling towards us, his fingers bleeding and ripped to ribbons, a foul smell coming through his toothless mouth!
Shut up, little Mike.
Moomin's right. That's enough.
It's a good imagination, though.
I'll let you use it in your book if you like. Oh, go on. Tell me, what did she say, Moomin?
Oh, nothing really. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Moomin, but leave out the bits I wouldn't like.
Where are you going, Papa?
Well, listen, everyone. First, I'm going to get the lamp working. Then we'll give the place a good clean, and then we'll move in. We'll be the new lighthouse keepers, and once again, the seas around this island will be safe for ships to navigate in troubled waters.
Good old Papa!
Hooray!
Be careful, everyone. Don't touch anything that looks dangerous.
Oh!
Will Moominpappa be able to get the light working again? Where is the lighthouse keeper? And what could have made him go without locking the door, leaving the ships in peril on the seas with no one to guide them away from the rocks? And who is the mysterious fisherman? The Moomins came to this island to visit a real lighthouse. But when they got there, they found it was completely deserted. No light, and no lighthouse keeper. Moominpappa is going to try and mend the lamp, and the others are all helping to clean up.
This is it, then.
Do you think it's broken, Papa?
Well, I'm not sure. I've not had a great deal of experience with this sort of thing.
Look over there, Moomin. It's the boy and the fisherman from the boat.
They're a bit strange, aren't they?
They must live somewhere here on the island.
Let's see. What's this? Oh, dear. Oh, my.
Oh, thank you. Leave it by the door, will you? I haven't quite finished yet.
Well, at least we can see the floor now.
I think the keeper must be lying dead under the desk.
Nobody's cleaned here for a long time, that's for sure.
That probably means the lighthouse lamp hasn't been working for ages either. I wonder if Papa will be able to fix it.
I wonder if they're going to manage to get the light working all right.
Huh?
Well, a lighthouse without a lamp is pretty sad, isn't it?
Come on, light, will you? Right, I'll give you one last chance. Then I'm getting the big spanner. Now, you don't know me, but I don't give in easily, especially to machines. Have you thought, Brass Brain, what will happen tonight if there's a storm and there's a ship out there looking for land or trying to keep off the rocks and there's no light to guide them? You'll be sorry then, but it'll be too late. And all I can say is that if the light hasn't been working for some time, then I'm afraid that there could have been many shipwrecks.
Oh, that's awful.
Well, it would be dangerous to come too close to the island without a light to help you. I wouldn't be surprised if that ghost ship went one of them.
It all seems very strange, and I wonder what made the lighthouse keeper leave in such a hurry.
Unspeakable horror.
Oh, please be quiet, little Mai.
It's obvious. Clothes thrown about, dishes left unwashed, jigsaw puzzles half finished. It's an unsolved mystery of the sea, just like the Marie Celeste. And if you don't understand that, then you're being even stupider than usual.
Oh, dear, poor man. I wonder what he was like.
He must have been very lonely here on his own. He scribbled messages over the walls like, "No sight of a ship. It's Christmas. Another month gone. I must clean the lamp. And I need to talk to someone."
Oh, well, if he didn't see many ships, at least there can't have been many shipwrecks either.
Oh, I hope not, Papa. That would be one good thing anyway.
Perhaps the sea came and took him on a dark and stormy night, and he was swept out and no one saw him go.
That's rubbish, little Mai. On dark and stormy nights, lighthouse keepers sit safe by a fire, drinking hot tea laced with rum.
He might have run out of rum and gone to get more.
Well, I don't think anything terrible happened to him. He just got more and more lonely and fed up and then went off and got a girlfriend.
Be careful, Snufkin. It's very rough and uneven, and you don't want to fall into the sea.
I certainly don't. Now watch your step. The rocks are very slippery.
Oh!
Are you all right?
Yes, thanks. I didn't think they'd be as slippery as all that. Huh?
What's the matter?
Look over there. There's something moving, but I can't see what it is.
It's probably a boat.
Now that's what I call a real ship.
It's not a real one.
What do you mean?
It's the ghost ship, the one we saw last night.
You're right. Why has it come back, Snufkin? What does it want?
I don't know. Perhaps it followed us to the island and for some reason wants to make contact.
Let's go home, Snufkin. I don't like this.
What's up?
Oh, no.
Shut up. I'm having a great dream and you're keeping me awake.
Oh, it was horrible. Someone stepped on my face.
Well, none of us sleepwalk, and since we were all asleep, why don't you just be quiet?
This is very odd. No, somebody's on my stomach now.
Don't be stupid.
Oh, have a look, Snufkin. There must be something there. Please, Snufkin, please.
I can't see any. What's that?
What is it?
I don't know yet, Moomin. I think I can see a pair of feet.
A pair of feet?
No legs, just feet.
But that means...
A ghost.
Oh, help! Get it off me! Go away, go away!
Let me at them! Where are they? I'll teach them to spoil my dream!
They're on my face now. Go away, will ya?
Off! Show me a foot and I'll stamp on it.
Oh, stop it, little boy!
Sorry.
That's my foot!
You going fishing again today?
No, I'm not.
Oh, do you need me, or is it all right if I go and see those people? In the lighthouse.
Do what you want.
Okay, goodbye then.
You mean this room is really haunted?
It certainly is.
But we only saw a pair of feet.
I'll sleep here tonight. Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Are you going to scare it away, Papa?
Mm-hmm.
I can't find any good shells.
Nor me.
What about this one,
Oh,
then?
yes, that's lovely.
Go on, take it. I don't collect them.
Who are you?
Well, I'm a ghost, sort of.
Are you the rat who walked over us last night? You were lucky I didn't grab you.
Sorry, it wasn't just me. There were a few of us.
Then walk over each other.
Can I give you a present?
You can't get around me that easily. You better show yourselves or you'll be sorry.
It's just me. The others have all left me and gone off with the ship.
Ha! So why didn't you go with them?
Oh, I wanted to, but, well, they...
Come on, out with it. Well...
forgot me and left me all on my own, and I was frightened.
Well, I can see why they wouldn't want a drippy thing like you around. You call yourself a ghost?
I know, I'm sorry.
I just can't work out what's wrong with it. Let's try see what happens here. Oh, dear. Oh, heavens. Oh, my. Oh, good Lord. Oh, no. Oh.
What?
Oh.
Are you all right, Papa?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. Quick, open all the windows. I'm choking. Oh,
this is great. Best soup I've had for ages, Moominmamma.
Would you like some more?
Oh, yes, please. Can I have the recipe? I could make some for the fisherman. I know he'd love it.
I'll write it out for you. What's his name?
I don't know. He doesn't say. I've come from the north. I left about 3 months ago. Although it seems a lot longer, and I had been rowing south in my small boat, trying to reach Moomin Valley.
Oh, really? We live there.
Do you? You're lucky. It must be very nice. I've never been there, but I've heard that it's beautiful. Anyway, there was a violent storm and my little boat capsized. He rescued me, and I've stayed with him in his cabin ever since.
And he doesn't talk about himself at all? That's very strange.
No, but I think he does have a big secret.
How do you know, Toft?
Well, sometimes he just stares and stares at the lighthouse, and then he sort of sighs.
I wonder why.
I did ask him once, but he glared at me in such a nasty way, I haven't dared say a word about it since.
You don't want to stay with him, then?
Oh, yes. Well, most of the time he's really nice to me, and since I've been here, I've sort of taken care of him, because you see, he doesn't really look after himself.
Could I have a cup of tea, please, Mama?
Yes, dear. How is the light coming along?
Oh, not very well. There's still a few more things I could try, though. Hello, you were on that boat fishing, weren't you?
Yes, I was. My name is Toft, Moominpappa.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Is your friend here as well? I wanted to ask him something quite important.
Ask him what?
Well, about this lighthouse, for one thing.
Oh, he won't talk about that. He just refuses to.
Oh, dear, does he? The thing is, I'm trying to light this beacon, but having no success. I wondered whether he might know if there's an easy way of doing it. You never know, I might have missed something.
It's very quiet.
He might be out fishing, you know.
Come on, let's go.
Where are you going, Moomin?
I want to ask that man some questions.
He doesn't seem to be the kind of guy who does a lot of talking. Do you think he might know something about the lighthouse keeper?
That's what I want to find out. Hello, my name is Moomin, and this is my friend Snufkin.
What's your business here?
I wondered, do you live here? I suppose you must have met the lighthouse keeper, have you?
I hate it when people have about theirs.
We were just curious about why you left the lighthouse. Do you know why?
No, he kept himself to himself.
Ah, so you do know him. When did he leave? Where did he go? You must know.
Git.
Oh, please. Had the light stopped working before he left? Why did he leave the door open? Were there any shipwrecks? Oh! Wait a minute. Just one more question, please. Oh, don't go. There's something very important I need to know. You're the only other person on the island, apart from the ghost ship. Oh, no, please come back. Look, my father is trying to get the lamp working again, but not getting anywhere. So if you know where the keeper is, or better still, how to light it, will you please help? It's not only for us, but for all those ships that might be in danger without it. Oh.
Moomin.
I don't think that man knows much about anything.
Well, at least he's heard you and knows what you want. Let's go, Moomin. Look, over there, what's Moominpappa doing?
Snorkmaid and a little Maya helping him.
Hiya!
Come on.
Yeah.
It's about time. Where have you two been?
What are you building now?
We're making a raft.
Why?
Because we wanted to, stupid. Why else would we build it? Do you like it?
But why do you want a raft?
It's not really a raft, is it, Papa?
Let me present our very own hand-built ghost ship.
A ghost ship?
He must be here somewhere.
Well, if he's the one that walked on me last night, I want a word with him.
Yeah, sorry. I'm afraid that was me and my friends.
Oh, where are you?
Show us a bit of leg, at least. I like to see who I'm talking to.
Yes, all right.
Oh, well, at least he looks like a ghost.
Thank you.
Ghosts look pretty silly when the sun's shining, if you ask me.
Well, it was your idea.
I always thought ghosts were frightening.
Yes, we forgot our chains last night. It's very hard to be ghostly without them. We did our best to scare you, though.
The ghost came to this island because the lighthouse was a bit like an ancient castle.
We feel more at home in castles.
And then when they found us here, they changed their minds and gave up. That's funny, isn't it?
What's the matter? You look a bit fed up.
That's because he's been left behind by the other ghosts. They've gone off in the ghost ship.
Well, they didn't tell me they were going straight away. And I'd gone to the lighthouse keeper's cabin.
The lighthouse keeper?
Why did you go there? I wanted to tell him that some strange people, I'm sorry, I mean strangers, had moved into the lighthouse, and that he'd be better off with us because ghosts don't damage things. I didn't know you then, of course, but some people are very careless.
Where's his cabin? Is it easy to find?
At the southern end of the island. But it was a waste of time because he wouldn't talk to me. I shouldn't have bothered, and then I would have caught the boat. Anyway, he's not going back to his job, so that's that. Bye-bye. Thanks again for the raft.
Take care.
I hope you catch up with your friends real soon.
Thank you. You're okay for mortals. I promise next time we meet I'll be really scary. Chains and all.
Lots of chains, and we promise to be terrified.
You can come and scare me anytime you want. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Or at least you can try.
I promise I will. Bye.
He said anything that could float would do, but that raft seemed a bit flimsy to me. I wouldn't like to chance it. It can be rough out there.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Ghosts can't drown, can they? They're dead already.
Mama?
What is it, Moomin dear?
Papa's gone fishing again.
Well, he enjoys it.
Well, that's all he seems to do these days. He's not working on the lamp at all.
Well, perhaps living in a new place makes him want to do a new thing, and he does catch one now and again.
Huh? What are you making, little Moy?
An elevator.
An elevator?
Yes, and when that's finished, I'm gonna build a house.
Oh, my goodness.
A house of my very own.
Moominpappa doesn't seem his usual happy self, even though he enjoys his fishing. He's upset that he couldn't make the lamp work and isn't used to failure, but nothing he tries makes any difference. What a pity it would be to leave the island without seeing the beautiful beams shining over the water.
What, the fisherman?
Yes, and the boy is with them.
Toft is outside.
You don't want to do it, do you?
No, but I gotta do it.
Right.
Here you are.
So, what can we do for you?
Hmm? Oh!
Hmm? Oh!
Happy birthday to you.
Hmm? Toft just told us it's your birthday today, so all the best wishes from us.
My birthday? Is it really?
Excuse me for asking, but how old are you?
I just don't remember.
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry we don't have any presents.
I haven't had coffee for many, many years.
Bring the barrel, Moominmamma.
Yes, dear.
Now, let me see. I found this sou'wester. I wonder if it suits me. What do you think?
Well,
I suppose this must have belonged to the lighthouse keeper. Why don't you try it on, huh? You look good in a sou'wester. There, it suits you. We'd love to know why you left the island and why you didn't come back here. And also why you didn't light the lamp. We really would like to know if you feel you could tell us.
I was so lonely. For years and years. And then I just went away. I'm afraid that's all.
But you did come back. Surely that must mean something.
I knew I'd lived here for too long. Much too long. You see, I didn't really fit in anywhere else.
This is the lighthouse keeper's uniform, isn't it? Why don't you put it on again?
And look, it's nice here. I'd like to stay. Would you mind that? I'll stay if you let me.
Oh, I'd love that.
It'd be fun to see you looking like a lighthouse keeper.
Oh, hooray!
Hooray for
you! 3 days later, the Moomins left the island. They decided to leave at night, with the safe glow of the lighthouse beams guiding their path out and away to Moomin Valley. Moominpappa had quite forgotten about his epic novel of the sea, but couldn't wait to start again on his memoirs.